So we're gonna start with our partner on our knees in like an open guard situation here, right? And pretty standard that most people do is when they engage, they're gonna pop up on one knee. So it doesn't really matter which knee, but when he comes up on that knee, I'm gonna collect the bottom of the foot and I'm gonna put my hand on the inside of his knee. I'm gonna rotate his foot towards me and push his knee to the outside. And that's gonna allow me to like pass the guard straight into the pass. So again, it's 2 points for the sweep, 3 points for the pass. All right, so as he pops up, once he's planted, it's gonna be a little bit harder. If I can catch it like kind of as he's coming up, it's gonna be considerably easier. All right, collect the foot as low on the lever as I can, hand on the knee, rotate it to the outside. Go for my pass. Cool, there we go, let's give it a shot. So, what we're doing here, kind of Brady, is you've got your hand like to the inside of his thigh, right? And I'm trying to rotate, and it's really tough to rotate his knee with my hands on his thigh. So I'm gonna like chop his knee to the outside. When I'm gonna slide to his thigh is if he starts to like stand up and start to put pressure on that, right? Then because his leg's straighter, I should be able to like force it to the outside. But with it bent, and his weight on it, it's gonna be really hard for me to rotate that. Does that make sense? Because I'm pushing against his post. So instead I go out to the knee and rotate the knee. And then if I get to this position, and again, he starts to stand up, now I can slide up to his side and pull that back. And it's still a rotational thing.
But
Right?
not quite as much.
Yeah. Cool?
Yeah.
Let's play. Okay, so we go through the series, right? First one, I try, it doesn't work. The second one, he starts to stand up and he's gonna like put his foot towards me because he wants to post on that, right? When he does, I'm gonna switch to both of his ankles. I'm hooking his ankles. I don't wanna be super low because it's really easy for him to step over. And I don't wanna be super high because then he still has movement. So somewhere right behind his calf is about where I like to start to hook. I'm gonna give him a little shove, slide down so that he goes back. So again, from his knee. Number one, doesn't work. Number two, doesn't work. Number three, I'm gonna catch his feet, push back, right? Again, not everything's gonna work all the time. That extension, when we were working it on Friday or whatever that was, she was having trouble like getting that extension. Again, it's not gonna work if he's standing way, way, way out. But if he's standing in, kind of crowding me in, and then he wants to move back, that's when that's gonna happen. So 1, 2, first crowd 3. Oh, go. 1, 2, 3. So here we go. 1, 2. Right, try to get 3. It's not gonna work. I can come in to the outside. I'm gonna put my outside foot, so we're coming connected, right? My outside heel comes to his hip bone, and I'm driving that in. Do you feel that pressure, right? I'm not just letting it chill here, right? My leg is flared out and it's my abductor muscles that are really strong, or that I'm using that are not as strong as his leg. So instead, I'm gonna turn my leg straight. Do you feel how that like puts pressure on his hip? And now I'm gonna connect my knee as close as I can to my heel, right? If I can get it up here, even better. I'm gonna lift my hips up and drive my knee over the top. So, again, we're here, he's standing up, it's not working, I'm gonna come over the top and I'm gonna catch his hip bone with my heel. Immediately, I'm gonna rotate my leg straight so that my structure is in a line. Pinch everything together, and now I'm gonna control his foot so that he can't put it back on the mat, and I'm gonna drive my knee over to the opposite side. Easy enough? Any questions with that? Go ahead and stand up. So, again, we're here. I've got that outside single leg X, whatever. If he goes to peel, right, I can switch sides.
Oh.
Bring this to the top.
That's right. That's
And
right.
now underneath.
That was part of the series you did. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're here. Nice and tight. He pushes. I switch. Foot to the hip. This one chops. Collect his foot. Extend him out. Heel off the ground. Again, come up to the top. Drive that knee over the top. You just go back. One more time. So, yeah, dummy sweep, boom. Doesn't work. He steps back for whatever reason. For my outside single leg X, I start to fight it. He peels. I'm gonna switch sides, foot to the hip, sickle the leg, extend, come up to the top. I don't get my points if I don't come up. Cool. 1, 2, 3.